First of all, thank you for invitation from Michael's side, and I would like to add my 2 cents on being in Luxembourg since 1st of July. So when my colleagues asked me, Wojciech, tell me the truth, what is so special in Luxembourg? Because everyone talking quality of life, standards, proximity. I'm using a very simple example. In the past, when I worked in Poland, in Germany, in Belgium, usually my travel time to work was about 2 hours. Right now I'm saying 5 minutes, usually, because of the convenient location. Unfortunately, I'm saying when it's raining, it's taking much longer. And they say, so 2 hours? I said, no, 6.5 minutes. So it's quite convenient. I hope that I will give you some different view on the cloud services from the customer perspective, but not the customer of the cloud, but a customer of different vendors, and also how we, as a CHAM in our cargo industry, we are seeing the cloud. Air cargo business is the 60 US billion business. That represents about 1% of international trade. So 1% and 35% of the value. That's giving you a flavor that usually when you are moving the things to the cargo, usually are moving a luxury goods or goods that needs to be moved fast. How important is that? You can experience, and you can saw in 2010 when we have a volcanic eruption in Iceland. And a lot of companies, even the big German car manufacturers, they stopped their productions because they were not able to move the goods from China and from Asia, the high-tech components. And also we as a people, we suffered because in the shops a lot of goods were absent, just simple, were absent. Because you can, if we have a volcanic ash over Europe, you cannot move the mangoes from Philippines or from Mexico to Luxembourg. We are just based on our local products here. So as an industry, the value chain of air cargo with all companies around, it's about 32 million jobs, with whole industry that counts for 3.5 trillion of economic activities around. A global air cargo fleet represented by all airlines, it's about 3,000 planes, 1,700 a pure cargo, because the cargo can be moved by the pure cargo freighters and also on the passenger planes. If you compare this to aviation, the passenger aviation, of course it's not so big, because in aviation, all airlines, they have more than 20,000 planes. I'm not counting the small corporate jets or very, very tiny planes. I'm talking a big one, so about 20,000 worldwide. Over the next 20 years, the fleet of cargo will grow over 60% from pure cargo 1,700 to almost 3,000. In the same time, the aviation business will grow from 20,000 planes to 30,000 planes. So it's a very huge and very powerful industry that impact our life, our daily life. In terms of the value, the air cargo represents about 180 billion in current US dollars as a business for the companies like Airbus or Boeing. To just give you a flavor and just attract you, I try to create some kind of questions regarding the air cargo and aviation business. So the first question I have for you is, which country in the world has received the first state-of-the-art a new Boeing? Excellent. It was Luxembourg. Another question, how many ping-pong balls can you fit to the jumbo jet? It's my favorite question when I work in a consulting and I try to get the mindset behind the consultant. I always ask this question, how many ping-pong balls can you fit to the jumbo jet? The answer is very simple, about 20 millions. The next question, maybe I'll have the answer this time. How many 22-inch LCD screens a jumbo jet can power up? An answer? about 500,000. The next question is for the sport people that like to jog, to do the jogging. What is an average time for the air freighter, like a jumbo jet, to run the marathon distance? Any ideas? Any ideas? There's no prize, unfortunately, for that. Maybe next time I should work with Dan and bring some Amazon Kindle as a reward for some of you. 2.5 minutes. Just to give you another example, for air freighter, for the plane, to run through the 3 full-size football fields is taking less than 1 second. Okay? The last one, it's really difficult. How many solid gold bars for the Fort Knox from US can Jumbo move, transport? Okay? That's difficult, I know. About 10,000. If we will take the gold value, I don't know, April 2011, this year, the value of these gold bars will be? Okay, I will tell you, it's not millions, it's billions. So, what will be the value? About 7 billions. So, the jumbo field with the gold bars from Fort Knox is worth about $7 billion. Prices, April 2011, because we know that the gold already becoming more and more expensive. So, after the quick introduction, I will tell you some information regarding our company. So, we were created in 2004 as a spin-off from the Cargolux, which is one of the largest air freight company in the world, and one of the largest, if not the largest, in Europe. In 2005, we acquired the business from Cargo, from SITA, which is currently our major holder. SITA is an IT company that is owned by the All Aviation Airlines that serves to all aviation. In 2008, we acquired another company. In 2010, we created the presence in Asia. And this year, last month or this month, we acquired a new company and we created the organization in China. So as a company, right now we are 350 people. Majority of them, they are located here in Luxembourg because our headquarters is in Luxembourg. So we are not US company, we are Luxembourgish company. So we are serving more than 100 airlines currently and over 3,000 handlers. Usually the people are saying, "Champ, it's a Cargolux." No longer. It's our shareholder, our preferred and our best customer. But if you will see the number of the customers that we are supporting out of Luxembourg, out of here, out of our data centers, you see the number of and the names of the customers are really impressive. So in Asia, you are seeing the biggest one, like Air China, Japan Airlines. On the other hand, in Americas, it's US Airways Cargo. And of course, in Europe, we are serving all major players, including Lufthansa, KLM, France. In Middle East, we are even better positioned because we served almost all air cargo airlines, except one, because this one has their own IT company. So, if we see as CHAM ourselves, so basically, right now, out of Luxembourg, we are managing the support centers in the 3 time zones, Americas in Atlantis, few locations across the Europe, and Asia and Australia, Philippines and China. Our operations are right now in over 2,000 locations, 200 countries, and out of this 350 people, we are from 25 countries, and we are speaking 40 languages. And majority of this is based in Luxembourg. So we are true a global company that serves a global industry in every single corner of the world, out of here, out of Luxembourg. What is the cargo IT system? What they are doing? All right, so our core business is to help the cargo industry to manage their operations, to manage their weight and balance, for example, for the plane, because probably, as you know, that you cannot load as it is the plane. You need to weight and balance to make sure that the plane will land successfully. And of course, the ULD, it's a unit load device. It's like container in air shipping, in air cargo. We have a ULD. So we are supporting the core system for over 100 airlines. And of course, we have additional services based on the ERP, data warehousing, business intelligence, and of course, a large community system. So our cloud is based here in Luxembourg. We have 2 data centers, and we are also connected with the external stakeholders. Through our cloud, we are connecting to the customs, European Union customs, US customs, and customs in more than 50 countries across the globe. Also, we are connecting to the different industry, different players in aviation. So it's a huge ecosystem that serves a global, really global scales. We are serving more than 50 million shipments across the globe. So what is different in our cloud? We are not charging per hour, we are not charging per server, we are charging by effect. So our cloud is based on something called airwell bill. Airwell bill is the same in cargo like in passenger airline a ticket. So if they're making successful transfer of the goods, we are taking commission based on the success. It's a pure utility computing, it's a pure cloud. So we are not charging by the software, we are not charging by the servers, we are charging by the amount of the transaction they're doing with our system. So that's our cloud, and we are already operating this cloud since 8 years. Of course, at the beginning of evolution, it was ASP, then it was software as a service. Right now, to be in line with the different marketing buzzwords, we are call it a cloud. Very often I'm hearing the question, why Luxembourg? Why the company like CHAM? Why you are based in Luxembourg? First of all, because it's centrally located in Europe, so probably all of you know that within 2 hours by plane, by car, you can reach Paris, London, Amsterdam, Zurich, Frankfurt, all these cities. Politically neutral, it's helping really, because we are saying we are a Luxembourg company, so the companies, the countries in Asia, they are not afraid that we are from US, they are not afraid that we are from Germany, from France. We are politically neutral. Then we are speaking many languages, and we are very global company, very multicultural. The local government in Luxembourg, they are really supporting. They are really supporting, at least in this external trade and the relationship with the different countries. They are helpful. Maybe as Paul said, there are some turbulences in establishing the business in Luxembourg. However, in terms of doing the businesses in China, in Asia, in Russia, the local government in Luxembourg are extremely supportive and extremely successful. And then, last not least, the level of infrastructure and the skills. Definitely, you are working with PT&T because of the infrastructure. The airline, the cargo business is very demanding. Every an hour or 2 hours, the plane on the ground, it's a loss of a few millions, because the time it's money in the air cargo business. So using the robust infrastructure here in Luxembourg, definitely it's helping our business. And also, we are seeing that in our business, the skills that we need are very, very rich here on the local market. I try to do this very quickly to just give you a flavor of our cloud, how we are serving the cloud in the air cargo industry as a company from slightly different perspective than Amazon. However, it's a cloud. We are serving out of Luxembourg, and we are taking all the benefits of all things that have been told to you at the beginning conversation by Michael and Jean-Claude. Somewhere in the world, air freight for you with your goods is being powered by us in our cloud because of the nature of our business and size and the scale of our operation. Anyway, you have my contact business if you want to receive, and you want to see some goods in the shops, you can even try to call me if our cloud is working. Thank you.